density.
Need more time. I am so good. I astound myself.
Okay, it is a teleporter, but
Not ready yet.
okay, one of the blues followed, but not all of them, so I don't know if I can
Need
get...
more time. Your grave awaits.
Okay, why did the power pylon spawn? Okay, I have a dilemma here.
Still waiting.
The problem is that the blues did not follow very well. The yellow elite did, but it's a shielding. And then I got this power pylon that's on the worst possible spot. Okay, I got an extra blue. I have to play it then. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Still waiting.
I'll play it because there is an extra blue. That way I don't have to care.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Okay,
Need more
this
time.
blue is like weird. It's like they follow but they didn't follow, so is it yes or no? Is it like the whole team followed or half the
Not
team
ready.
followed? Like, I'm confused.
Need more time. I am unstoppable.
Okay, I got this elite down. 99. Is the
Still
pylon
waiting.
here or over there? What? I'm gonna waste time and check the other side.
Not ready yet.
Is it over here instead? Or is there no pylon? Okay, there's no pylon.
Still waiting.
Okay. This is a little annoying, actually. No pylon means I have to
Need more
stack like a
time.
crazy person.
Still waiting. Heal me.
Ouch. This guy's brutal, by the way.
Need more time.
This guy is no joke. That's the reason why I didn't want to play the power pylon,
I'm badly wounded. I must wait longer.
because there are Rift Guardians that actually hurt.
Not ready
And
yet.
that's why I didn't want the power pylon so early. But when I saw the other blue, I had to take it.
Need more time.
I missed the cold cycle. I wanted to make sure I'm topped up. That's why I haven't been spamming my meteor, by the way.
Not ready yet.
Because this guy is very painful. I'd rather stack first and spam later.
Still waiting. I need healing.
See?
Not ready yet.
Okay, got it.
Waiting.
Ugh. Yeah! Ooh. Annoying, but I got it done. It was actually lucky that one blue actually arrived at a very awkward power pylon spawn point. And then at the 99%, I thought I gained enough from the power pylon to the 99 to see a pylon here, and I didn't get a pylon here, which is strange. I don't think it would spawn anywhere closer here, right? There's no way. Across from the power pylon? No, okay. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss like a pylon. Because the power pylon was like, what, 70%? 70 something, 71? So I gained so much progress till 99, and I didn't get a 99% pylon. That was kind of strange. So it means that it was a one pylon less rift, whatever, however many pylons I got. 3? Is it 3 pylon rift or something? Wait, did I get 4 already? Speed? Did I get 4 already? I might just have been miscounting. Maybe I got 4 pylons already. Whatever. Alright, that was not too bad. Could have been worse. But my shields are dying to that boss now. Thank you. So 138 done. I think it was what, second or third try? Something like that. I lost count at this point. Might have to go back and see. Yeah. The LoD side. What's my LoD side rank? Top 90? Okay, there's a chance I can get top 75 if I can get a conduit. Like a really crazy conduit. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Not bad. Okay, the upgrades were reasonable.
I need to go back.
Your skill has grown.
My power grows.
Gaining a bit of paragons at the same time. Who's the barbarian in here? No one. That's an interesting shoulder. I need to drop some stuff off. Come on. Primal helmet, maybe? That would be nice if I get a primal helmet here. That's useful, that is.
You look like you could use a new item. That will look nice on you. Do come back again. Fortune favors the bold. Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it back?
Nope. I didn't. It tried to show me a mempo, but it wasn't good enough. Alright, 139. It's time for the 139. Okay. Stinging Winds. This is the Scavenger mob set.
Still waiting.
Making sure there's nothing at the back. Well, there is some stuff at the back, so I'll...
Need more time. Not ready yet.
full clear. 4%.
Still waiting.
This... This charger is my 5%, right? That's annoying.
Not ready yet.
Okay. nothing around.
Still wait. If only they could see me now. Need more time.
Nice. Ring to help me. Okay. I'm losing time.
Not ready yet.
I need more density than this. Losing time. The density is too scarce.
Not ready yet.
And now there's like nothing in this turn.
Need more time. Didn't see
Where are the
that
elites
coming,
at?
did you?
Now there's another problem. I don't have enough elites for like damage progression. Like the elites are gonna be at the end of the floor, isn't
Need
it?
more time. Not ready yet.
Nice Oculus Ring. Okay, finally.
Still waiting.
Oh, it's the classic conduit, 17%. Okay. Okay, so I got a conduit finally, but then there's no elites except that one,
Need more time.
2, 3. Okay, that's nice.
Not ready yet.
That 4. So this might be a very hot
If only they could
conduit.
see me now.
I mean, the build is supposed to be meant for this.
Still waiting. Not ready yet.
Conduit is.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I think I have to go play it now.
I must wait longer. Need more time.
Of course.
How does that feel? Still waiting.
I think I saw a blue, but okay.
Not ready yet. Need more time. If only they could see me now. Still waiting.
Nice.
Not ready yet.
Take it instantly.
So good. I astound myself. Need more time.
Might skip this elite. Yes. Really?
Not
Oh, what? Okay, I don't. Hmm. Gonna use up some time to do some research.
need more time.
Okay, there's 2 elites here. Okay, so I don't need to save. Nice. Save the ring power.
If only they could see me now.
Nice little overlap here.
Still waiting.
Okay, my problem is not the yellow elite, my problem is the charger elite. I mean, it is shielding the yellow elite.
Need more time.
I mean, the... Yes, that's what I meant. Okay.
Still waiting.
Alright, next floor.
I
Guess I can play here.
Not ready yet.
That conduit was nice. Okay, this is a bit too many grotesques, maybe?
Still waiting.
So I just have to play density. Unless I get a bonus elite.
Need more time.
Okay, I can leave after this Oculus ring. Nice.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Didn't see that coming, did you? Not ready yet.
Okay. I don't need the elites. Alright, have a good night. Bonsoir. Bonne nuit. Lady.
Need
Alright.
more time.
Am I gonna get my 99% pylon? Might need to get my 99% pylon.
Not ready yet.
I mean, I don't need it, but I would prefer it.
Your grave awaits. Still waiting. Not ready yet. My knowledge
Uh-oh.
increases.
Do I get it? Do I get my 99% pylon?
Need more time.
Is that this over? Is there a pylon here? No?
Still waiting.
Okay. Let's go back then. Even though I don't know if I want to go back to a keeps.
Need more time.
I know I wasted time there, but I needed to check for the pylon.
Still waiting.
Okay. Alright, who is it? Okay, not bad.
Not ready.
Not bad, I say. I might have a problem against this boss.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
This is actually a very bad spot to play against this boss.
Need more time. time. Not ready yet. Still waiting.
Yes! Did it! I mean, I wished I had a 99% pylon to help me. That was a little bit too much work manually. That was a nice conduit though on the Stinging Winds first floor. That was like what, five elite conduit, I think, something like that at least. That was a very nice conduit on the first floor. That's what I want to see actually with the conduits. If I can get like conduits like that, that's what I need. Even on the God DH, I need those.
Good to see.
Those conduits were excellent. I mean, that conduit was excellent. 139. Down. Thank you, thank you. Top 150 now. Top 150 wizard. I'm using a lot of dexterity gear. I have like 3 pieces of dexterity gear. So I'm missing, what, 1,950 intelligence? Something like that, right? Yeah. Uh, rank 85. That's not bad. LoD. If I get the same conduit, I can get 140 down today on this.
Yes.
I require a new skill.
Yeah, 140 gem. Okay. A 140 whisper. That's pretty good.
I need to go back.
Just making my keystones a bit more useful
Proven yourself worthy.
I become more powerful.
by actually getting something done instead of nothing done today. Alright, so that was the first try 139, right? Yeah, but my 138 was like second or third. So I just need the same kind of conduit for 140. And then I think that's it for me after the 140 for now. My hand is a little hurting now. On the desk. Uh, oof. Because of the spectral blade, by the way. The spectral blade and the micro movements, especially for that boss. I mean, even for the previous boss, the Erathon, or whatever. Erathon is also quite annoying to play, but I decided to just stand there instead. Agnadox, you have to start dodging and doing micro movements, and when you have micro movements and spectral blading, it starts to drain physically. Yeah. So anyway, that was the 139. So we did 131, 133, and both were under 10 minutes there. So then 135, 136, 137 was either first or second try, something like that. And then the 138, I think the 127 was first try as well, but it was kind of wait, no, it was one of the second tries. I think there was a second try somewhere else because I failed on one of them, uh, due to that graveyard. I think. Yeah. So earlier there was a second try somewhere as well, and then the 138 was like second or third try. I'm confusing things now because it's like too many games to think about. But I'm trying to talk about the chain that I like to do. And yes, it is a little easy with the paragons that I have, but in terms of chaining and playing like every keystone just about, um, tackling how you would gain progress percent and how you would think to get the clear done, it is the chain that is what I prefer showing, and that's why I need to retalk and retell that I did the 131, 133, 135, 136, 137 second try maybe, and then 138 second try as well, 139 first try. Hopefully the 140 isn't too bad, but I do need to rely on the same conduit that I just got for this 139. And that's what I want to see, actually. Like, a lot of the fails that I got earlier today with the wizard, with this LoD Meteor, is that I haven't been consistently getting the conduit pylon that, you know, let's say 4 elites even. If I did get a if I did get a conduit, it would be like 3 elites or something, and then I would lose time because of the following maps or density or something like wasn't progressive. So anyway, 140, here we go. Spire with a really bad monster type. So speaking of bad monster types, I need to leave this floor ASAP. The question is, which direction am I gonna go? Is it this way? I have to leave this floor. I mean, I can play here.
Still waiting.
Okay, I have to move. Is this the exit?
Need more time.
Yes. Thank you. Good decision. Good decision, but the follow-up didn't matter. It's Soul Lashers, it's very painful. And then I have a blue at least, but I have to bring this blue over to the center tile if the
Still waiting.
density isn't already dead. So I had to skip one floor, but I managed to find my way fast enough, I think, that I may be able to um, not have too much of a problem, except
Not
I'm
ready
still
yet.
going to be behind time regardless. So I may need a speed pylon
Need more
at
time.
some point here.
Not ready yet.
I'm looking for density to splash, by the way. So I may be losing more time, but thank you.
Not ready yet.
11%.
Need more time. Still waiting.
I think I need to get away from this floor soon. That's why I asked for a speed, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow.
Not
How are
ready
you
yet.
doing? I got a pylon that I saw on the foot of the pylon on my left. What is it? Is it the speed that I want? No, it's power. 13%
Need more
power. It's official, you can check the link. It's a blue host.
Still waiting.
The pinned message is a blue post. problem. Yeah, I try not to. Well, I mean, obviously some sources are outside, but I usually try not to use outside sources. Well, for me anyway. But yes, it's blue posts. I mean, usually outside sources are faster as well. No, unfortunately not. But I did 131, 133, 135, 136, 137 second try or something, 138 like second or third try, and then just now the 139 was first try. I'm missing like 3 intelligence LoD pieces for more intelligence main stat.
Need more time.
So I'm kind of behind with the damage a little.
Still waiting.
And then the multipliers are not good enough as well. My boots is 867%,
Unstoppable.
and this is where...
Need more time.
Oh, nice. I stopped my Tower Russia at 130 back about half my Paragons ago. I pushed with God DH though. I main God DH than this wizard. This is my backup.
Need more time.
Ah, spinner. Worthless power pylon basically. My God DH got to 141 done. I nearly had a good 142 today. Nearly. I overplayed my conduit too well
Not ready.
that I didn't move far enough to see the shield faster. If I saw the shield faster while I was playing with the conduit, I wouldn't have rendered my shield useless today on my God DH. I mean, shield on God DH is useless to me because I'm not using the COE way.
Not ready yet.
I'm actually playing with the Valas. So shield is often useless for me unless I have it preemptively ready for it. And my conduit was too good that like I used the conduit to clear like what 5 elites, but then after that there was no elites for my well, there was not enough hurt elites for my shield. Oh, nice.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, it's just making sure that you save the conduit for the end so that you can go to the side
Still waiting.
of the rifts of the events. Yeah, my 140 is missing damage now. But the monster type on the first floor I was fire shamans, so I lost time already as it is. And then the power pylon there was practically useless.
Still waiting.
Okay, I did sneak a shield, but I don't really need the shield yet. Uh,
Need more
I
time.
mean, if I take the shield, I might as well take it now. But the problem is, I don't have enough density. Or like, I don't even have another elite that I can kill aside from this one.
Not ready yet.
All right, whatever. This was a fail anyways. The power is useless that I need to save. But I wasn't feeling good about the power pylon, and this is a wormhole too. I normally don't mind wormhole, but it's now getting on my nerves. Oh, and I spawned a juggernaut. Yes, I am. I have 134. So I worked on the stuff. I just lacked damage.
Still waiting.
Uh, are you playing NA or EU, by the way? Just wondering.
Need more time.
And then the other thing is, I'm actually like, kind of like, I physically drained my right hand on the mouse a bit too much already.
Still waiting.
So it's not that I don't want to play together or anything, but I'm kind of like drained. Oh, you're on Americas?
Not ready
I'm on America time zone, but I'm playing on EU. So it's unfortunate, but I would have, played if I wasn't so drained. If we were on the same server, I would have played.
Still waiting.
Yeah, I used to play on NA, by the way. I used to play on NA as well, but my NA side ran out of character space already because I usually keep like my season. So I usually keep what I got in my season and show it as a profile. Yeah, I usually show as a profile of what I
Not ready yet.
earned in terms of the gear. The only time I start consolidating is if I run out of space, which I did. So on the NA side, as my original server side, the consolidated is my, for example, Veers and Unholy Essence.
Need more time.
So Veers, Shantotos, and the Unholy Essence multi-shot is the two builds that I have consolidated. The rest is always whatever season I played is whatever the gear is. So I don't move better gear.
Need more time.
Yeah. But yeah, this is EU side. Yeah. And it's yeah, unless you play, EU next season or something, then sure. But it's not cross region, so it's unfortunate.
I wish I could do that.
It's not like D2R or Diablo 4 or something.
Not ready yet.
Compared to, well, on the leaderboard, depending on how you think about it, um, aside from people who have too much paragons, normally the EU side, there are a bit more people that have done the 150 on different classes and builds. EU generally has uh, a few more tiers of the clear on 150, as well as just in general. I think EU side has about 3 to 4 tiers above NA side. Not
I
always,
wish I could do that.
but generally 3 tiers higher. So like, let's say at the start of the season or like the first 2 weeks, at the first 2 weeks of the season, um, let's say that one of the builds cleared like a 140, right, on EU. On NA, it would be like a 137 or 138. So NA is sometimes behind more than about 60% of the seasons. That's the competitive edge that the EU side has. And this is a failed riff anyways, I was just talking. I'm gonna try a few more times and see if I can get the 140 down. My damage is definitely lacking. In the 139, there was a lot of like my conduit was a 5 elite conduit in the Stinging Winds or Desert Hilltop, however you think is more appropriate for the map biome. Uh, it's Stinging Winds biome, but I call it Desert Hilltops. I mean, I normally call it Desert Hilltop, but it is the Stinging Winds biome, and the Stinging Winds had a 5 elite conduit, so my 139 was had a
You must be
very
careful.
reasonable time lead, and so the 139 was easier than this 140. So 140 second try. Hell Rift, Ice Porcupines. I
I
can
wish I could do
try
that.
it. Yeah, Tails is LoD builds generally are like
Still waiting.
more at the end, and you'll get more out of it later as you gain paragons. The LoD builds tend to rise above sets. It's kind of like in Diablo 2. If you come from Diablo 2 or something,
Need more time, my friend.
sets usually okay a 3% channeling. Sets usually get stuck a little bit before the LOD will help later, right? So, like for example, the Necromancer, not just the fact that it's stronger this season, but yeah, LOD is like gonna be stronger down the line anyways for the Necromancer. Just like this Meteor build. Like Tau Rasha, the only time you can play the Tau Rasha 150 is the Arcane side, the Star Pact one. I mean, the nerf back in Season 30, though, affected the Tau Rasha to where the 150 is a little less consistent, even with Star Pact. But in order to do 150, most of the time, you go Star Pact minimum. On Tau Rasha. It doesn't have to be the bazooka. It doesn't have to be bazooka. You can use the bazooka. The bazooka is the one that's most consistent if you know how to play it, right? But I'm talking about like at minimum Star Pack, like regular Star Pack. But yes, if we're talking about consistent and if you know how to play it, you need the bazooka, yes. But in terms of density, you need Star Pack with high density to maintain the progress after the nerf that they did. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Comet is like able to on the stronger seasonal themes, but Comet for 150 is very like before the nerf it was Comet was really like easy-ish, but after the nerf it slowed down on 150. I mean, you can complete it with Comet, but the question is which season, because some seasons you don't have enough damage. So like in season 28, because the altar initially had so much damage from the altar, so season 28 was busted because season 28 was also pre-nerf Tau Rasha. So a lot of people who played Tau Rasha in season 28 definitely cleared the 150, like on Tau Rasha for sure. Like if you actually went for it, then you would have cleared it. If you didn't bother going for it, then no one would have done it, right? Or the person that didn't play it wouldn't have done it, gotten it. What? Yeah, this season you need LoD Meteor, or like you said, at least the bazooka. But LoD Meteor is the way to go for the 150, generally speaking.
I must wait longer.
Yeah, I played a bit of a mix even in season 28.
Need more time.
I didn't really focus on one. But I eventually did, like last season on the God DH, even though it's a stronger season for everyone, I actually pushed 150 on God DH without fishing, without the 3 to 5 second thing, that is. I basically played almost like up to check floor 2 or up to the first pylon or up to the first 2 pylons. Yeah, and I was just a little over 2.6k Paragon. And you can see down below in my profile section, there will be like 2 different sections of the season 36 last season. One of them on the panel, you will see when you mouse over, it should show like a spreadsheet, like a Google spreadsheet. you can view the Google spreadsheet. It has my God DH clear from last season. I made a Google spreadsheet. Yeah, this season, for example, I mean, even this season, I have a Google spreadsheet for this season as well. Uh, I did 0 augments all the way to 130 done early on, and then I worked on paragons, and then I don't remember now, but like I have a whole Google spreadsheet of my push attempts. But I'm one of the on the God DH leaderboard right now, or I have been. I'm one of the
I must wait.
2 or 3 under 3K people to push 140 or higher.
I am so good.
And I mean, it's not like a brag either because the leaderboard is kind of like vague, right? You're stuck on 132. So the thing is, right, God DH, if you're stuck on 132, I mean, your 1.5k Paragon is a little low now, but in terms of um, your playing, you don't want to commit to yellow elites. So you don't want to get stuck on like a yellow elite, and if you get like the first 2 back-to-back are yellow elites, you're in trouble. Especially if you don't have density, you're in trouble. So God DH cannot clear yellow elites very well. And it also depends on whether you use COE already, by the way. I never did COE. Like, I tried COE just for fun on when I struggled. I play worse with COE. So if you're relying on COE, your density is dying slower than you actually can kill them.
Not ready yet.
COE is really actually good only for 2 things. One is if you can get an Oculus Ring on the cycle of cold, right? That the God DH Hungering Arrow Devouring plays. COE conventional elements. The ring. The ring that deals the damage in the cube. So I never used it on any of my clears. I've tried it on some of my clears, it didn't work out. I'm using like on like I use my early Primal Fortress that is weaker than last season's Fortress, but I pushed all the way to 139 with Fortress. And most of the clears were 0 rips. So I didn't rip, and like it's not about whether the Fortress can protect the necklace, it's more so like what you can do with the density. Because the COE is power again at 39. That's too late. I mean, that's too early for my time loss while I'm talking. Okay, so